Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm on live. I'm so sorry. I came on a little bit early, but I have a party to go to later tonight because my cousin is graduating. So I thought you all would be happy. I got some of you see I got one item in the mail. Mail came early today, so I'm really happy about that. I had seen that certain people got certain things. Wow, 3 people are in. So I just switched to the live chats instead of top chat. You know, like when you get the chat, you get the live chat. So now I got some of you might know what this is. Hello to the 3 people in the chat. Hi, Teresa R. How are you? This came in a tube. Now, this is not a lazy river pet. A lot of people are going to think it's a lazy river, but it's funny because ever since Lazy River started doing this with his pens and they come in this container, a lot of other pen makers have decided to copy him. So this comes from the French guy, Nicholas of Says Below Tours. This is the name of the shop. This is the name of the shop on Etsy, Says Below. Hey, Carol, how are you? So, as you can tell, I opened it up and I did take a look at it, and this is absolutely stunning. He did a blank drop, and I picked this blank, and it smells like cinnamon. Look at that prettiness. Isn't that pretty? This is like my 4th pen, but he has stainless steel tips. Now he's doing the stainless steel tips. So if you guys want and I'll tell you a little trick. The stainless steel tips are a lot better than those other tips. I'm good, Michelle. I wasn't planning to go live. Now the times are going to be impromptu, and I'm going to make a little surprise announcement. I will be starting to stream on Sundays because what happens, this smells like cinnamon, actually. It really does. It's like really nice cinnamon smell to it, this pen. This came from a blank drop, so I decided, because this is the style that I liked, this 4-month with the little rolls on it. So this comes from the Nicholas Sablo thing, so I asked to upgrade the tip. So he has stainless steel tips, and it came in this. This is now the standard, like some pen makers are now doing this with their pens, so keep that in mind. And you guys all voted on the poll. Beautiful Woman of the World won it, but second place went to World of Wonders, and third place went to Luna. So we will be coloring her today. Yes, we are coloring her today. As you can see, I have put a blotter page down. He also has a fairy book. I haven't seen him come out with any new books in a while, so I'm like, besides the other thing, so just looking for my acid yellow. Yes. So acid yellow Y08. Now, while I was looking through my books, I found another book had gotten damaged by the Arteza apple blends. I will never ever buy Arteza markers ever again. They damage every page I've ever used. Every book that I've ever used them in, they've damaged the page. I will never ever use Arteza apple blends. Not to say that the other products are good. I just don't like their markers are not good. So what's happening with the thing is, sometimes people are going to come into the house and, want to see the house. So that's what happened on Friday. Was it Friday or was it Thursday that happened? No, it was the day I was here. So it was Thursday. So we got told by the real estate broker, that there were people wanting to look at the house. So hence I had to do a lot of cleaning. Me and my mother both were cleaning the house. I'm sure you can support all of us at the same time, Carol. I saw that you got the Circle of Life book, Miss Michelle. How are you liking that book? I don't have the Circle of Life book. It's a beautiful book. It really is just stunningly beautiful, the pictures in it, but I don't have it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you cancel your live? I didn't mean for you to do it. I just came on early because the mail came early today, which I was really surprised that it came early, the mail today. So that's why I was able to show you the pretty pen. That came from a blank drop that he does. He does really pretty work, guys. Except he's really become very, very popular now. You know, I have finished 7 coloring books this year in total. And only one of them was from the top 10. I still have that book until I go through, the Pinterest. I do not have a clue how to pronounce that. That name is hard. And really, guys, please don't get me any books until after I move, because I have so many books right now. It's like, it's not even funny. And I've already reduced my books a lot, but I'm like, it's crazy. Sometimes you go through all the books and you're like, right now it's really pretty. Yesterday it was like, it started off as a really nice day yesterday, and then it like poured like towards the middle of the day. And it came down tremendously. It was like torrential rain came down like crazy yesterday down here. This was your guys' choices to do. I've also been looking at new ideas. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a desk I get when I move, but me and my mother have been looking like at craft solutions and things like that. A place where I can hold my diamond paintings and things like that. We're looking at that, but that's a project. That's going to be one after we move. Yes, I'm making her blonde. Guys, I haven't colored much in this book. Some of the colors are going to have to be like, I'm going to have to learn how to do some of the different hair colors, different skin tones, because I'm not very good at darker skin tones. You give me lighter skin, I'm okay with it. Chisels are better for bigger spaces. We are coloring in Beautiful Woman of the World. It's called Color Me Beautiful Woman of the World by Jason Hamilton. You can get it on Amazon. Jason Hamilton used to have an Etsy store, but he has taken it down. I don't know why, but he used to have a lot more books. He has a fairy book. He has a mermaid book, guys. He has a cat book. Yes, he has a cat book. R24, which is prawn, which is a red. These are Copics, if anybody is curious. We don't necessarily. Relax, I have a blotter page on it. Hold on, I'm going to get another red because that red is dry. That red is really, really dry. R27, which is a cadmium red. Oh, Michelle missed this. This is what they're now sending diamond painting pens in. So they got the idea from Lazy River, so they send you pens in these instead. So I might keep this one. I hate when the thing is so tight. Uh-oh. That means I have to refill it. R35, coral. The Copics have the prettiest, has the best selection of reds in any marker set. They really have a good selection of reds. No, I do not have the 300 Mandalas by Sally Berry. I don't have that one. There are a lot of books I do have, and then there are a lot of books I don't have. So keep that in mind, you know. You know, I was also explaining to someone, you don't need to have every single book there is. You know, when I first started buying them, time to bring out the refills. I have a hard time with the red refills. For whatever reason, they get all over my hands. This is what I keep my refills in. I don't like that one. That one is a little too brownish for me. What is this? R35. Don't tell me I don't have a refill for it. These are the old refills. These are what the newer refills look like. The newer refills are a little actually thinner, but they take up less room. So when you're refilling it, because my hands always get dirty doing this, so I take an alcohol wipe. Say, hi, Andre. I take an alcohol wipe before I even do anything. Put it around my marker because this is going to get very, very messy. So I actually take out the chisel instead because the chisel's a lot easier than the brush tip. So then I take out the chisel, put this in there. So when I do this and I fill it up the other way. Now you can fill it up the other way, but I prefer to have an alcohol wipe with me. Just don't want to damage the picture. As soon as I've done that, take out that. See already, it went through, some of the red went through. And that's why I did this way. So it already leaked on there. I don't know why I have a problem with the way that I think other people do it flawlessly. I do not do it flawlessly. But when you read, having the tip be very wet is important when you do the Copics. And I wipe down my barrel after I refill it. So when I do that, and then I shake it really good. Thank you. That's why, what is that? Is that the acid yellow? Yeah. I'm going to have to refill this after this is over. Why 8? So this is R35, and this is coral for the roses. So, and the reason why you want to shake it is to get even distribution between the little chisel and the brush tip or the nib. I'm feeling much better these days, but here's the thing. I'm going to start streaming on Sundays again. Because now I'm working 3 days a week, and so now it's going to be less time. And then I have people coming in and out of the house to look at the house. So I don't know when they come in. I don't get notified until the day of. Light pink. B04 Tahitian blue. Blue. Where's my white pencil? Of course, I don't have a white pencil. Well, maybe I have a white pencil to spare things. I was actually working on something else. Yes, we have a white. I do use my white pencils a lot. They're really pretty to use. And here's the white PC 938. You know, I've also thought about this. I'm going to have to get a job when I go out there. All that other stuff. But where is their green? Is there green in my... Oh. That I can use. Everything is kind of in weird places. I have different places for different things. I still have to write out the card, but I did get the thing. So as you can see, these are what's left of my couch. Yeah, this is how much I've gotten. Remember, this bag was fuller. This is how much I've used up of my couches. Oops. Yeah, I was using them for, what do you call them? I was using them mostly for the color by number books. But I won't not order another set because, you know, you guys know that I'm going to be moving. So once I use something up, that if they're not Copics or they're not Blicks, I'm just moving them aside. It's nothing personal about how they work. It's just try to be as lighter as you can be. I'm almost done with my Kindle book, I See You. It's about a murder mystery, and it's really good. It's actually been really a good book for me to read. You know, it's about this reporter who's out of work and in really bad situation finds his stuff. And then we find out that the spell belongs to a missing girl who went missing 20 years ago. So I've read most of the book, and it's really, really good because a lot of times the book throws you for red herrings, so it's kind of like a whodunit. There is a little bit of romance, but I'm really liking the book by Mary Bird. And I hadn't read anything in a while that I liked. The last things that I read that I liked, that is number 47 in the Sprees. I will buy the Sprees again. Even though I've had some problems with my second set. Like I had 2 markers explode on me right in my hand as I was using them, but you know, you can't always have everything. E11 Bailey Beige. So then I'm doing E11. And I found out in July, me and my mother taking a trip to the Poconos for about 2 weeks. Remember, it's always dark and then it lightens up. So that's always nice. Okay. Number 59. No, right? I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. So I don't know what time I'm coming on tomorrow. I'm coming on tomorrow. It has a fairy book. I got to find it though. So since the World of Wonders was your second choice, so that probably means next stream we'll do Worlds of Wonder. But thinking maybe purple, pink, red. What color should the main shirt be, but what color should the flowers be? You know, blondes always look good in blue. Maybe we should make them purple. And nor do I have a refill of every Copic color that I own. You know, it's hard to stock the Copic colors that you need refills of sometimes because they're all handmade. So, you know, and they go so quickly when you're trying to buy the refills. Just like this morning, I was trying to buy a DAC painted. I was a little heartbroken, you know, because I get the VIPs. Within 2 minutes of them going on sale on the VIP, the painting that I wanted to get sold out within 2 minutes. It was an absolutely beautiful one. Normally I don't get them, but this is one that I really, really wanted. The Dragon's Attack one. Oh my god, that one was so pretty. I didn't like the other ones, to tell you the truth, but yeah, we could do a soft pink color. making sure that I didn't miss anything. The light pinks are better in the RV10 pale pink. I've been having a good weekend. It's just been a weird weekend. I wanted to go into that to some place, but like because it rained, I was like, no, I'm not going down there. I've been making pretty good progress in some of the books. So I finished One Picture in Paris too. So I'm thinking about doing more. I think I'm on target to finish that book this month. And I've been, hold on, it's in dry. And I'm not going to do a background. They make it possible if you want to do a background, but I'm like, no. I think Michelle was a little like, you went online. Michelle, how was the paper in that Circle of Life book? Because you have it, I don't. That Circle of Life book is stunning. If I wasn't moving, I'd probably get it. We have an idea what color I want to do it in. I don't see the color here, which means I moved it over there. Which means I moved it over to my table. Hey, Kay, how are you? BPO2, prune. Now, this is like a bluish violet, but it really is more like a purplish color to me. Anson Johannes. How many of you bought things this morning from DAC or were like, you couldn't buy anything because everything sold out so fast? It's okay, Key. Okay. Yes, but I haven't seen Michelle. Where's Michelle? Is Michelle still here? I didn't hear you for a while, so I got worried maybe you lost signal or something. Whenever I'm on Instagram and I try to join people, go on with and be online, sometimes I get kicked out of the stream because Instagram is weird for me. Like it's not a steady connection for me. And then, guys, I see the place where I missed the flower. This is pale pink. You can also use it for skin tone if you want. But you see how nice the Bailey beige worked on her skin? Didn't even have to do anything. Like for me, because I don't have as many Copics as other people, but I have a good deal of them. You know, I have a couple of them. But you know, when I use the budget sets, I use the budget sets to complement what I don't have in the Copics. Every once in a while, I get introduced to a new color that I like from someone else's thing, and then I do that. I don't want all the Copics. I just want what I need. Yes, why have you been crying, Johannes? And Michelle, is this your favorite color? I know Michelle likes all those purples. No, why is he going in the corner? What did he do that he's crying that he has to go into the corner? Cindy Lee, that's very mean that he has to go in the corner. Why? What did he do that he has to go into the corner? Oh, and guys, if we get trolls, please let the mods handle the trolls. Let's not encourage them. How do you do the purple hearts? You can see how pretty this color is. The prune color is just an absolutely outstanding color. The only thing that I don't like about the Copics is that the brush tips, but you can always replace the brush tips, but the brush tips go so fast for me. I don't know if it's the paper I'm using or if I'm just using them excessively. Oh, you know, this was the book you all voted for, which I was surprised that you all wanted to do. Okay, I see we're going to have to do more ink. So when you do it with this you can do a couple of different ways. This is the new refill. So the new refill is a little bit better. So you can do it like this. This is the drip method. So your tips don't dry. Yeah. This color seems, the purples or the blue violets as they're called in the Copic, seem to be very hard to stock. So you can do the same thing with the other tip too, if you run out. See how dry that is? So watch. This is going to soak it up like crazy. See that? You don't want your tips to dry out with the Copic markers because then you have to buy the replacements. But the replacements are not badly priced with the nibs, so I usually buy a pack of nibs, so I have them as replacements. And I do shake, but that's an advantage that you have with the new Copic refills. I find that if you like to do the drip method, you go easier with the drip method. But that only works if they're really, really dry, and these nibs were very dry. I'm not very good at dark skin yet, so. And you have a beautiful woman of the world. Anybody want to do another picture from the book? Maybe not. I'm not really good with ornate pictures. Not very good with the ornate pictures. That's too many flowers. And this was done mostly with Copics, but we used some sprays in there too. So, or we could finish up that image from. Oh, we did her already. Here's one we did with pencils when we first got the book. I never finished this one. Oh my, I never finished this one. Let's work on the wood because I did her in pencil. So I did her in pencil, so I should finish her in pencil, right? Let's finish her in pencil. No, that doesn't go there. That goes there. When I do my Copics, I always like to put them in with the rest of the Copics. As you can see, I have this thing where I have decided to put on my Copics. You can tell I have a little thing here with my Copics. These are what I use the most, so I have a little stack that I keep up here. Oh, that's candy. This is a diamond tweezer. If you do diamond painting, you need that. So as you guys can tell, I do a lot of crafts at my desk too. So it's not like I don't do anything on my desk. Here's the Prismas. I think I started her with Prismas. So let's go on orange. Let's finish the work in progress. Oh, orange. Why don't I have orange? There we go. You ever look for a color and you're like, you can't find it? Let's finish one of my whips. You can just get tone with pencil. I'm guessing the shade of orange. If it doesn't match, it doesn't match, you know? See, this is a darker orange, but that's okay. Because this was an old whip. You should always try to finish your whips. I actually found out that I had some whips in the Real Art Therapist of New York book. Oh no, and I'm thinking about this. No, while I was going through my books, I found that Therapist of New York coloring book. Now, wait a minute, I've done a lot of this book, but I have a lot of whips. I have like 2 whips in the Game of Thrones, the Forever whips. They're only Forever whips because I forgot what colors I used with them. And I can tell they're my beginning work. But the problem is finding the exact color to match them. We can always do. What hair color should we have for hair? Could be henna. Remember, these are pencils. A lot of what I originally did I love trying to do pictures. Now I'm doing a lot more. I notice pumpkin orange. Yeah, later on I'm gonna have to eat lunch, take a shower, and then get ready for the party. You know, if I didn't have my cousin's graduation party, I would be going on later. That's good. You know, it's good when we can get back to normal things, you know. But I thought this was inventive. Oh, Michelle, were you here when I showed this pen? For those who are wondering what this is a diamond pen, and it comes from the French guy, from the French turner. So it comes from this guy. The one that I bought you a purple pen from, Michelle, this comes from one of his blank drops, so I chose the shape and the style. But this is the blank. It's a red honeycomb. Look at the detail in this, Michelle. You guys don't even realize, like, it does, the video is not doing this justice. Right? So this is the turner, and this comes from a blank that he had a blank drop. Now, I like that the turners are starting to put the diamond pens in these things when they do it. So I'm going to keep this one in here because when I move, I'm going to need to secure some of my pens like this. I got to figure out where he gets these little tubes. I like them. I want more of these tubes. Because when I move, I'm going to have to figure out a way to secure my diamond pens to move them across country. Once that are in the box, I'll just wrap in bubble wrap, you know? This is cinnamon. This comes from the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolors. Now, I bought these on a great deal a long time ago. The Lyras and the Prismas go really well together. Do not ask me to do dark skin girl with pencil because I don't know how to do it yet. If it was marker, I could do a dark skin girl, but do not ask me to do it in pencil because I haven't yet learned that. Like every time I try to do it in pencil, it does not come out correct. You know, pencil's a very different medium than marker. Oh, I got up very late this morning, so I was like, ah. Would you guys come on Sundays if I started streaming on Sundays? You know, the only thing I worry about when I move to California is not having a job. You know, I need the job to pay my bills, so that's the only problem that I foresee happening. Now this doesn't have pink, a lot of pink, so. Vermilion. Now this is like an orangey red, but this kind of goes with the outfit. So that means just finding the time. White. And then we can use white as a base. And I'm going to put white as a base. Now you can do white as a base too. A lot of people tell you, oh, don't do white as a base. I say do white as a base because sometimes if you put down too dark of a skin tone, you're going to need the white to lighten it. Remember, white is your friend. White is your friend. Look at these. Shell pink. You know, someone had the audacity to say to me, oh, don't use your Holbeins. I was like, I'll use my Holbeins. I spent money on them to use them. Like, what's the point of having pencils if you're not going to even use them? I say, use what you want to use. So I now have 4 of this guy's pens. So I love his pens. His pens are just fabulous to have. Cherry Blossom. You guys can't really see it on camera. At least I can't, but the skin is starting to come along a little bit better. Ron Brilliant. You know what it comes from, minimalist? I think it comes from people's own insecurity that they don't have those things. You know, I try to show budget-friendly stuff on the channel too. It's not like I just show the expensive stuff. I've used Crayola products. I've used Arteza products. I don't have those anymore, but when I had them, I used to show them. Peach. There's a color that I need in the pop rose. The Black Widows also, if you don't have a lot of money and you want good skin tone pencils, the Black Widows are a good budget-friendly set. I tell people there's a lot of different things now out there. Before there wasn't as much. You know, when I first started, there wasn't as much selection of pencils or markers. You know, you couldn't get a lot of budget-friendly markers. You know, I even said it to people. If I wanted markers, I'll buy markers. If I want to do skin tone markers. But someone said to me, well, you have COVID, so you should not be doing this or that. I was like, you know what? I don't do what I want to do with them. And here is my Pablos. As you can tell, I keep everything that I use. The stuff that I use the most, I keep on the desk. So, then I use granite rose after this. Apricot in the thing. It's okay, because we're nearly almost at an hour. Has it been really an hour? No, it's never my intention, guys, really. You know, and I'll say this to anybody. It's never my intention to try and interrupt someone else's stream if I go live. You know, now I'm not having a regular schedule because everything is kind of up in the air with the move, the selling of the house, making sure everything stays clean. I'm also inventorizing my books. I haven't had any time to read my comics, things like that. I'm almost done with my reading my Kindle book. I'm at like 97%. Yeah, of the book, so I got very little left to do. So after I'm done doing it, like for a day or two, I'll digest the book after I do it, and then write a review on my book blog, which I haven't done. Like I don't write a whole lot of reviews on my book blog since I did this, but I used to be a big time reader. You know, guys, I do want to try something with the skin tones, but I need my polys. I don't have the polys to make them darker. Why does she keep her stupid ass book up here? I don't want her to keep her stupid ass book up here. But mommy's like, those exist. I must have a book up here. She must have a book up here. Really, it's like, where's my nectar? Here's nectar. You want to add darker skin tones to your people? This is what you do. I'm gonna make her darker with this. Let's try doing a darker skin girl. See if I can do it darker. Let's see if I can do a dark skin girl with pencils. I haven't tried that yet. Prismas really are the best. And I'll tell you right now, if you guys want to try and learn skin tones, Prismas, Black Widows, and even the Crayola, the big sets of 100 and 120 are the best sets to learn how to do skin tone, in my opinion. In my opinion. I'm not saying that anybody else does it differently, but Prismas, Black Widows, the skin tone sets, the Crayolas, and if you can afford them, the Holbeins are the best things to use for skin tones. Clay Rose. Don't think I'm going to be able to do much more after the Clay Rose. Yeah, I don't think I can do much more after that. And then we'll do the light peach. Oh, this is when I get the criminal. And then this will be the final color. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go into the spare set. Let's see if we have a light peach in here. As you can tell, I have the spare set of pencils. Okay. That is a problem. Okay. That is a problem. That is a rectifiable problem. Let's see if we have a light peach in here. No, light peach. Light peach is as you can tell, it's one of my favorite colors to use for skin tone. You don't have to use it, but I see we're gonna have to, that's okay, we'll balance it then. We'll just place an order then. This is when an extender will come in handy. This is when you put an extender in. These are essential. I guess next Monday when I go to work, I'm gonna have to make a stop by the art store. And I'll just buy 12 of these. That's how much I use this pencil. That I need a full set of 12. Most times I didn't want to do more than 6. Maybe it's something tomorrow from Works of Wonder or Luna. See, this is why a pencil extender is useful, especially when your pencil is at the end of its life. I'm gonna have to buy another set. I'm gonna have to buy some more light peach pencils. Usually I didn't realize I didn't have any more. Usually I have something in a backup set. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know, I have other pencils that can do skin tone. It's just that I happen to like the Prismacolor Peach more than other pencils. So we did this one with markers. And we did this one. We finished this one. I had done most of this off camera, but I just decided to do, because you guys wanted me to color in another image, I decided we'd do this one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Happy coloring, and I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody. Now go over to Michelle's if Michelle is streaming, or whoever is streaming right now, because I don't know when I'm streaming. I don't have an idea of who's streaming. So if Michelle decides to stream, go see her if she's going to stream right after me. Bye, everybody.